distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground, and it's picked up by the Panthers. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch that he turned into a... Time now to see what this defense can do. Second quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Smith. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On the draw, this is Smith. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. The Falcons on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Ryan gets it off to Freeman. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
It's a nifty return of 29. So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the second quarter. Let's see what this defense can do. Ryan. He's got Hooper on the short connection. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Ryan. He's got Hooper on the short connection.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So we're in the 3rd quarter. We'll see how this defense handles the upcoming drive as the offense takes over with a 1st and 10. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Check 24, check 24. Ready to go.
Ryan leaves with Freeman on the draw. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now it's Ryan. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
Here's Matt Bosher now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Fielded just inside the 30. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And possession was... Beginning of the drive, 1st and 10 coming up for the offense. We'll see how this defense does here in the third quarter. They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Staying on the ground. This time it's Smith. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Again, it's Smith. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
To throw is Ryan. It's caught. Jones. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Ryan. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Ryan's throw caught by Jones. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A nice pickup there, 18 yards. 1st down, Falcons. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Here's Sanu on the catch. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards there on a Falcon 1st down. Ryan now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Now Ito Smith. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now it's Ryan. Complete to Jones. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. 3rd and 2. Now Ryan. The open man is Smith. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
25! Get the ball!
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Ryan. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now here on EA Sports. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. Here's Ryan. And it is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. A good spot to be in for this defense. They'll head back out, protecting a big lead here in this 4th quarter of play. On 1st down, Ryan. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Julio Jones once again the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, They put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth. They'll set up the screen to Smith. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They went backwards 5 yards there on third down to bring up fourth.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And that will come the offense as they take it. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked. It
certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do.
Could it be an early Super Bowl preview? It's the coach. This is the 2020 season on EA Sports. Coming up, the two teams with home field advantage if the season were to end today, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the Kansas City Chiefs. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. Mahomes now on first down. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. First carry for Carlos Hyde. The numbers on the ground for Hyde last week. Very productive. 3 touchdowns, 2 of them on the ground, 1 through the air.
And it will always be a compliment to say that a guy's got a nose for the end zone, and he sure had it last week.
On second down, Hyde. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up third and 4.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 44-yard line. So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the gun, a give to Hyde. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
54.
On second and 9, Mahomes. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll make this a second and long. On second and 15 now. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this,
it is cold.
And it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hand.
We are in the first quarter. We get you back to the action to see how this defense can do on this upcoming drive. They start the drive with Hyde. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, and you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
7 yards there and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. A give to Hyde out of the gun. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On second down now, it's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. Here's Hyde as they begin on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Mahomes now to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. Christian McCaffrey deep for Carolina. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Time now to see what this defense can do. 2nd quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Hyde on the draw. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Attempt carry. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
The toss play. This is Hyde. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Off the draw. Here's Williams. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there.
Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. Could not have thrown that out there any better. So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the 2nd quarter. Let's see what this defense can do. On 1st down, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And it's complete. It's Damian Williams. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. First down, a run with Hyde. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Mahomes used to moving quickly in college, trying to get his guys to the line. Out to the flat for Hyde. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Gets this one to Hill. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the play. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. To throw, it's Mahomes. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send it. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. Third and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
That QB's trash. Let's go.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. It's complete to Williams. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Vinatieri's kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Hill the intended receiver once again, but it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Mahomes, he dumps it to Hyde. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the pass.
That is caught by Williams for a Kansas City touchdown. Davian. So we're in the 3rd quarter. We'll see how this defense handles the upcoming drive as the offense takes over with a 1st and 10. They'll try to fire up the running game with Hyde. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. He'll have a 1st down past the 40, and he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They run high. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls defense, and at times will actually make checks. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? I don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back. Beginning of the drive, 1st and 10 coming up for the offense. We'll see how this defense does here in the 3rd quarter. On 1st down, Hyde fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run with Hyde. He's been the bell cow tonight. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down. Perhaps one more stop could do it for this defense. They'll head out here with a 2-score lead in tow in this 4th quarter. Mahomes dropping one to Williams here. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And again, it's Mahomes. He finds his running back, Hyde. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line. In a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to back.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. K1 short, able to record his 5th sack of the season.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
After the sack on 1st down, Mahomes. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Complete here, it's Hyde. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And Vinatieri's kick is good. Perhaps one more stop could do it for this defense. They'll head out here with a 2-score lead in tow in this 4th quarter. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Mahomes to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. Sammy Watkins. Perhaps one more stop could do it for this defense. They'll head out here with a 2-score lead in tow in this fourth quarter. Mahomes going to throw. That one complete to Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now here's Mahomes. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On second down, Hyde. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. Now Mahomes.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
To throw is Mahomes. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes has got it to Williams. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Mahomes now to throw. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know, this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for the Panthers, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
All right, man, eyes up, eyes up. Take a look at what we got here. This play is all about timing. You guys mess up that timing, you'll never get home on the blitz. And we're putting the secondary on an island, so you guys got to get to the QB and force the throw.
Set. 30 base. Head. Let's go now. Go. Here we go, here we go. 60 outlaw. Ready, ready. Ready, ready. Set, go. Ready, set, fire. Come on, set, hut. Ready, ready. And now. Ready, get it. Ready, 10-2 saw. Shoot. Here we go. Hit it. Set. Ready. Ready. Here go set. 180. Ready. Ready. Here go set. 180. Ready. What are you? 180? What are you? Ready? Black 80? What are you? Here go set! Set 180? What are you? Ready? Ready? Set! Ready? 180? What are you? Ready? 180? What are you? Here we go. 180! What are you? Set 180! Right 88. What are you? Set! White 33. What are you?
Can McCaffrey do...
We are in the first quarter. We get you back to the action to see how this defense can do on this upcoming drive.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
First carry for Royce Freeman. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 30 on second down, Bridgewater. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. It was Eric Reed in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The throw taken in by Hamilton. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know. we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
To throw is Bridgewater. Got a man open. It's Sutton. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. On second down, a run with Lindsey. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Phillip Lindsey, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board here in this. Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater. He completes this to Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they... That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. From the gun, Bridgewater. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody he just stuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play. From the red zone now, Bridgewater over the middle, and it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, and it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Lindsey, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Third and long for Bridgewater. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Noah Fant, his 4th touchdown. Time now to see what this defense can do. Second quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10. Bridgewater on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. No gain, and it's second down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. On the counter, Lindsey. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The Broncos on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6. Bridgewater. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Here's Bridgewater. He's got his tight end Fant. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the second quarter. Let's see what this defense can do. Here's Bridgewater. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Gerald McCoy make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. They just do get the play off. Now Bridgewater. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. This quarterback now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I've played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team would say, yeah, we called him the disruptor, and that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
On third down, Bridgewater. He'll find Lindsey here. It'll be a gain of 4, and that's going to make it 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Been a nice showing here in the first half for this defense. Will that trend continue? Time to find out. To throw, Bridgewater. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
The field position games. Opening drive, 3rd quarter, and we'll see how this defense comes out of the locker room. First down, Bridgewater. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll run. It's Lindsey. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. On play action, it's Bridgewater. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. And I think the ball's out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Delay of game, offense.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Completes it to the fullback, Ham. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. Ooh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
A 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
3rd and goal for Bridgewater. And incomplete, almost intercepted. Had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down.
Let's give this defense some credit now. Let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove...
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Please tell me this doesn't come off.
So we're in the 3rd quarter. We'll see how this defense handles the upcoming drive as the offense takes over with a 1st and 10. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They go play action. Bridgewater. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. He is racking the sacks up. Charles, 5 last week, now 2 here.
I don't care what they've done in scheme. It's not working. I mean, you can do it all day long, all night long. They did it all week, and it hasn't worked. And in fact, on that last sack, I thought I saw him drop a Pro Bowl ballot at the feet of the quarterback and say, here's a pin right in my name.
He keeps playing like this. He'll be dropping those ballots from a plane above the city. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him.
Special teams did their job, putting this offense back inside the 10. Now how can the defense respond? Throwing is Bridgewater. Got it open, man. It's Fumagalli. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
And those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get a
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do?
Perhaps one more stop could do it for this defense. They'll head out here with a 2-score lead in tow in this 4th quarter. Bridgewater. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now Bridgewater. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Gerald McCoy in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. 3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. Play fake. Bridgewater trying to lay one up deep. Oh, I can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get him to 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the offense will take over. Perhaps one more stop could do it for this defense. They'll head out here with a 2-score lead. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
What's the run? They're running it.
To throw is Bridgewater. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Check. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Bridgewater from the gun on third down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lindsey.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Bridgewater to throw it. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30, and his guys will take it. Start of the drive here, fourth quarter, and this defense looking for a stop. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He completes this to Sutton, and he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards. Throwing, Bridgewater. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. To throw again on second down. Bridgewater got a man. That's complete to Hamilton. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Bridgewater again. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Bridgewater. He's got this complete to Hamilton. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you can win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you said baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitter's getting to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for Carolina, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile, for Denver, their slim playoff hopes are gone now as they fall to 5-9. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA